Kunteperia onipa mpa asem ese asem pa nipa no nipa ne pa asem na asem bi otini ba bi o nipa ne kofa asem ba aya na tibongo michia kwaku en michia mo abusia michia obibia wo ba bomodi ana wa hye neja yakoye ni Labaran Mohammed Bichiamu Kolafia Mr. Waba no abomodi anaja waba odin naja ya toaso ko bibini etesen minua ko daki ohun tesen my sister ko daki ohun tesen not oko amichia nkofo na nakwa me bo achi michia o Pfizer opare si free Agradaa na tibongo si sika gari Pro Max. Lydia ayonu emape soko ne mape aba ya meya Ghana for meya Francis Michiao Moses Michiao I'm good away Kamla come there go ne mape Augustine we ema pe soko ne mape mami I say fix Agradaa unza Daniel Michiamo hey ema pe soko Agradaa pe soko na Agradaa pe tienie abusuan tienie ewi ase no ho Trinity call there media ma call there Sheriff Michiao good afternoon I mean your roll call intentem wana team media ma better work no ko noble aya ediasa minister ediasa munisika embewe Mohammed ediasa so don't waste your time talking about Agradaa. Thelma, how are you? Obapecha, hey, Obapa, me too catch. Oh, Niponi bia somewhere, yeah. Nipa penokre ampa, nipa penokre. Oh, yeah. Aba. Hey, Taraba. I mean, can't you say yachi Agradaa, but you were Agradaa paying for being so Ghana and chi or move. Yachi Agradaa. Hey, Phil Jonas, Michiao. Yachi Agradaa or your Ghana's Aisha one. Any Agradaa. Agradaa, Hey, Trinity, Aka, God, yeah. Agradaa, Yachino. But you were Agradaa for Bebre Wagana. You were Agradaa for Bebre Wokronim. Oh, I'm also feeling your vibes. You were Agradaa for Bebre Wagana. Agradaa ne Yachino. Ghana's Aisha one, Agradaa, Yachino. Upe Ghana's Aisha one, only Agradaa, Yachino. But mibusa say Ghana ni no a oye Agradaa no ayache no. What about politicians omunso eye galamsey a womo dey say Ghana o man no. tie me ye wo nkofo bi a wo so ti Juloy bi house me see Juloy bi me kan Jubilee house en fa be shema no nkofo bebre no so wa Juloy bi house a wo so yanchi wo mu tie me ye. I just want you to understand something. Okay, yen shase ye nyane ntie se Agradaa ebo modern se oba be ye a friend is nsenchene wo na sorry and nti wo the 3 billion eti wo se wo de be che adofo nti amanfo mra na won che wo monya adoye nti eni bi akunya ne se nkofo bebre ko na sorry mo ko ye no Agradaa de yin se na sorry no ukọ a wo se wo be se o ye member utua 300 Ghana cedis ansa no be ye member. It is a wuni sa 300 Ghana cedi now. You cannot become a member of Agrada's church. And when a man for ekohwa sika to become member of the church. You share the genesis of Agradaa, no your comfort. Ani a man for bebre so we bun kofo, ajijin kofo sika. And in the emu bebre aneja a police for the chain. Ano mu say jai. Omo na ebete se wose wasachira masisi die oye Yesu Kristo enipa Nazareth Yesu Kristo ne wo faase enti Ghana's Aisha Hwan ebe sachirae obaye no wose ne din enye Agradaa biem sisi efre no Evangelist Mama Part enti Ghana's Aisha Hwan a oye Evangelist Mama Part obefa Yesu Kristo se ne kra na agyenkwa ana obe sachirae sachira wie ye no ana oye den osai ebe modena ebie na asori Evelyn chia obie na asori kama na dey no a o commission na asori no asofofo ekobo mpaye de ma tie ni ye o asofofo bi a Ghana fo mugidi se wo mo ye asofofo adifo kronkron wo mo ko na asori kobo mpaye de ma efiri won wo share ne nyamesom ne nyamegidima ayede ase wo mu a na ehunu se wota ye Facebook ntokwa wo mu a ehunu se eja minu ya kuma eye ngege omune omuta ye ntokwa ubi a wo stars bia nyame nso enkai wo na stars nyame emredu a Trinity aka medawase suma wo mu ano ne eye Facebook no ye ntokwa obe pastor no still ano ye ntokwa sa aneja amanfo bebre no a start say omukase Agradaa no wasachira na won sachira ebi muso wasakra ebi muso won sakra ebi muso sebio barikisu sis teten ewo mu ana amanfo kaso won sachira ebi muso wasachira ebi muso we de wafanya ankopon de a we nya afanya media wafa de bibia edidi mu ana oye na preaching kakranka preaching na ekoso oye na aso kakranka ana ode betu dwa se osisi de opeso okọ back to the Agradaa na Ghana fu nim no na sisi the Agradaa no de waye de wa reform Agradaa no de na kwa akosie ana wa de de be back and no obe de wa be polish Agradaa no kam tiemie enu nti ono ye na adwene se wo de Agradaa no a na first o de ye aye a friend say okonfo adwuma no sa Agradaa no de ye okonfo adwuma no we jai na obe ye o Kristo ni o Kristo ni no obeye no owo mu a otimi se business ni nkoyie offering ne mba tight mma enti o yeso obekọ back to eye Agradaa no amumienu ye tai nim no me ne umienu ye nim no so eno no de shaase no obekọ back no wakofa na Agradaa no we ma me dia egitum mpemfo asem omuta aka se obodam ni a wasa na yare kra na enye kakra obeye de wo de behunehuna enkofo wo fie enti even though Agradaa susu se na waye yankoye born again no te said the Ghana police dampare na ene wakochi Agradaa no ebe ka kire Ghana for say the police is born again no and so still police are born again no and nyama bebre a wo mo ye e kire say still the police are still not born again and even though Agradaa told Ghanaians say she was born again no obe fa Evangelist Mama Part eton ho so still no na Agradaa no ewuni mu tie mi yo Agradaa no ewo ni mu. You can change your name as many times as you like as a human being, but if you don't change your character, no matter how many times you change your name, your character no still no ebe dead am obi ehu. Because suban eti se nyinsen, suban eti se nyinsen. Wo ye den a wo di sie kura epie. Empie kura da wo be wo de. Wo be hu se nipa nyina be hu sampa maami wa wo ba. Enti no matter how Agradaa try say obe control ne ho na ne suban no ewo ne mu ye friend is saying 419 suban no. No matter how our try say sa suban no what be she obeka sa suban na she no ye 419 suban no. Well, yeah. Even though she rebranded herself as Agradaa, na suban no de na ewo. Suban it is saying character is very important. And that is why I say that people are in Ghana, majority of our Ghanaians are men without character. You need suban and you nam kronim. Ufa the three arms of government, the executive, the judiciary, the legislature. We have the same Agradaa suban. Sweet na mewakwaba. Yewo Agradaa suban ni bi ewo executive mu. You can't executive are the president and the ministers no. Yewo Agradaa suban wom. Ufa the legislature parliamentarians yewo Agradaa fo suban wom. Ufa the judiciary a judges for magistrate for any the omo keka ho yewo Agradaa suban ewom. And even though Agradaa rebranding ho no still an suban no dead no kire say on sachra. And yes, I do want to make us wasachra and a here, but moving beyond the rhetorics to say masachra. But then me niye ene me kasano me su ene me baino ebe dia dance yes ampa masachra. Tiye we Agradaa de no ubeka say doctor na Ghana fo no a wo mo so wo mo call ye no I mean ka bibi nkyere. In this society how are unim nyansa enya wadwene se sa na obi anso nim nyansa tie miye enu nti ne wa bodamfo wo kurom edu nyansa na wonim no don't make it say mimi nim nyansa de a enso obi ehunu nyansa pepepe te sedie memete enu nti na wiase no ye fa nyansa fo obi ne ye se omode omonkodi yanim no monhwe kuro no so no mondwema kuro no oba United Kingdom your House of Lords, your House of Commons, and your one paying for ministers afa fa wom. Womo dwene makro no se kro no betumpon. And your what policy makers are. Womo de ane de omo your policy lawyers. They work for the government. And what they do is that they work for the government and the citizen. Into womo de ane de all that they do is say omo fa ensem no a politicians de beba no. House of Commons de beba. House of Laws beba. Womo ye independent people. Omo ye adwuma abantua omo ka. Womo de omo adwene no omo nim de no. Ebe make sure say ade bia de beba krom hobia no. A krom citizens no benya ho mfaso first. And sana any other citizen waba krom ho. Friends, other nationals aba. Ere Ghana. De Agradaa suban no a ne ka ho asemu. Ye kwa ye politician for wa ye president ebetumi abeka assembly asem no obeka ne say ebia I want to make Accra the cleanest city in Africa. Ubusa am say papa na kan wa fa minister oye minister for the cleaning and then the environment then beautification of Accra. Minister ye man office ye tua ne ka busumi bia. Adwuma na ye hwe so atua ne ka ne say onhwe ma Accra ekromunte. So the minister has to work with all stakeholders and agencies. Omo enkran. Omo make sure say enkran be clean. But the question is, president na kan. Obi na no kan. Then so how does it trigger down to the people? From the minister to the people. How does it trigger down? Eduma unu so wampanyin na kan wo. Wode na no na kan. But suban no say e dead no. Ebie unu say ampa The president is not just only doing the talking, but he walks his talk, no? Because people are there to take advantage of people. Ya can kama. I be tonk of wasu. But say ye beje amana bwank of ye because ye pesi ye sika. I want some na ye kano. Inti Agradaa beka kyerɛ say and there were your evangelist mama part, but ni suban no enye evangelist fu suban. Eye sa Agradaa no a okronfo sorry okonfo Agradaa no. Sa suban no na tinimu won sesan ye. Edin ana wasesa. Akwa say meti enva na say bia meti ebi enva na say meti Chelsea. Na me se me dan eye fita. Na ma painti me dan. Eye paint ana masesa e dan no. But the structure of the building it still remains the same. Sa pepepe. Me structure no e sa na tie. So me structure no ye 3-bedroom house. A dan no ama painti no, it does not change the 3-bedroom house. And we have many of such in our country. We have many of Agradaas there. They take advantage of the Ghanaians because the politician for the woman so much to BT Ghana for Agradaa fees and also send into a cop one more a religion side religion for no ya mere. You be dinner chibi konya boy Yesu Christo. Hallelujah, ye Yesu dome. Hallelujah, ye Yesu dome pe. They will follow the name Yesu Christo because a one ya catch them free on crab say Yesu Christo ni we rura no ajen kwa na bichani. Yes sir. Freedom fighters, one of our security aspect. Now baby child. Greetings sir. I know you are busy but taking time to watch the show. Thanks. Woman him say el adwene ya de esa. Now, Agradaa ansem no, ufa, esa wo chire mu bebre because Agradaa suban no, the Ghanaian ye suban no pepe. Many of us today, ye ni brisika, inti ye disika echi, ye penentem. We want a change overnight. That's what Ghanaians want. Many Ghanaians don't want to put in the job and the work. Ye pen overnight. Inti Ghana ni nunya sika no kura 10 cedis or percent 10 cedi no edane 1 million e won insem. E only magicians and remember with 10 cedi edane 1 million won insem. But I'll come to that because I'll come to the victim for no. Woman we are victim no. I'll come to it. But let me explain it very well here. Look, the suban of Agradaa no. Omodoso e politics. Omodoso e a friend is saying parliamentarian MP beba betwa watro say to abama no na wotoma no obeye wakwan meanwhile MP ni nim se wonye kwan but onim se Ghana fa adwene mu ye mmerenti wo mo to aba no mo adwene mu ye mmerenti politician ba be hya wo bosa se woto abama me a mema wo eye ka kwan mema wo nsuo meanwhile the politician no clearly said wonye kwan wo mensuo ono ne de se wo hyemra one of the answer be say mrana amahye no amanfo be disu na di ahoto abrew e wo man and so politician MP wo pese ye to abama ne nti obedan ne ho Agradaa abeka kire say vote for me. When you vote for me I will make the dollar and the cedi become the same or Agradaa. So when you see politicians that promise heaven and when they come you don't see heaven, just say the Agradaa ka kire ne member say mumbeji mumbra sorry na me beche 1 billion no asori manu to call because almost said they want 1 billion the same way with Ghanaian politicians. They are like Agradaa. When election remember 2024 you will see many Agradaas in the communities. They will be sharing money politicians know and because of the nature of the Ghanaian, many of our people, like I said, are vulnerable. And two, many of our people are greedy. Many of our Ghanaians are greedy. And it is because we are greedy, People set up a trap. Na afe ahomana de asoye kon. Esoye kon wi a na ye kem me aje mewu o aban ba jimi o asa ye tete Ghana sana. Na mwa ebebu Ghana fo go so. Ye tete Ghana sana NDC time omo wo nkofo bi efre from se nkra mo kai am kai me. Wo mo baaye ebebo krono agigi nkofo sika. Ewo eye bunu ahafo region ho. Abuasi adanse nkrem krase so no muko ekobu ye maamenem ne ye papanom ne ye nuanom a omodi wo nsa aye kuayo se fasika kakra bra bagi bebre wo de kakra ba bagi bebre ajana 1 ajana 2 ukokumase railways those time bo na nkofo yi omo belt ajana 1 facia ajana 1 ajana wait ntimi ndi no adu sika nyina ye na mo DKM very good ye nam kronimo because they have seen say one, Ghanaians are vulnerable. 2, Ghanaians are greedy for money. Now, what artists and kofobi wa abrochire mutaka so abrochire dey edin o. Abrochire no abrochire is too hard. Abrochire is too hard. We need enti omo kasa abrochire too hard. Because wo munya sika nwia e wa abrochire. Wo munya sa loose ways and means a wo de wie sika wo Ghana for e de ye azata na e de rob Ghana for no. Enti omo ti abrochire na abrochire ye din o, abrochire din because in abrochire you work for money. Here you work for your money. Say Ghana ebetumpon many people needs to work for their money. You cannot have money unexplained wealth in abrochire. For instance, ye ntimi beka say president, the bodyguard, Jibril, me and madam for Jibril, all of a sudden, we see as a year hospital at the Muslim community. Jibril, I no. Ejuma ben wo ye, I would mean yes, sika, a see a year hospital, a year gan, a year bruchera. Jibril will need to explain a kwanya with yes, sika. But in Ghana, no, we don't explain it. Nobody seems to care. All that people wants to see, and they say, Makoho, menyabi. And people will work on in conformity with the Obama 5,000. Me 5,000, but when him say me no could didi or restaurant and now be bag be near be near I could dear friends say heavy do fufu that me ba radio swap more than friend me. O friend me I can say, sure, oh Agradaa, me ba one oh boa me. Moment and go for 4, 5, 6, 7. Ebeka ewo radio so say, oh, share me ko hu pastor we wa boa me. Me ko hu ayi confo we wa boa me. Na Ghana fo nyina adwene akodi wo say no kore without investigation, without proper research, without finding out say apadina sama work no. Enyina so ben wo gina so no wo free hin wo ba. People don't do that. Na ye die chire sa then we think say when we follow Pepper, we will get the salvation we need. The same way with Christianity, the same way with Islam, the same way with traditional believers. People follow because people become Muslims because their fathers were Muslims. But they don't do proper research of which particular religion I will follow. People are Christian today because their mothers were Christians. Not because they have grown to do research. People are traditional believers because they know that Ashimeshi, Bible na mbuano, Quran na mbuano, and wakoda o konfo bi fie, and wo konfo no gunsa, and ane maame ho tono, ne papa ho tono, enti free one, waji eye bosom ne di. People follow like that without no proper investigation. You see, let me tell you something. What the mind now, is the biggest faculty in the world. I didn't know that with know. It is said by researchers say human beings we don't even use 1/4 of our brain. The brain that God has given us, we don't process it even 1/4 to get the things that we need in this world. So we have become shallow thinkers. We have become shallow-minded people. And when we hear people like Agradaa, we follow. Because 1, we are greedy. 2, we are not thinkers. Adwene ye mre to the extent that say, yetimi mu say, pa mi we, mami we. No yo konfo. No yo kronfo. or your okonfo or your kronfo, a boom kofo, a dahwa, a dakrum, a man for. But yet the Ghanaian, and him say, Mammy, where your kronfo. Mammy, where you him so your okonfo, your kronfo, yet the Ghanaian will follow them. Because you are not a critical thinker, because you are not using your faculty. Let me tell you something. I met one of my seniors here, and we were having a conversation. Oyo Bruni Fita. And I'll say, the day the black man will realize that they are the ones with the power, that day the tables will turn. And when the tables turn, the black man will become the most happiest person in this earth. But for him as a white man, he doubts that the black man will ever see that day. And I asked why. He said, look, let me tell you something. The black man has never made up his mind to think. We have not made up our mind to think. Because in thinking, you will know that Agradaa was Okonfo, who has only changed, metamorphosized into what? Your friend is saying, pastor. Do you know why they become pastors? Do you know why? Wouldn't they tell me the easiest way for Ghanaians to say somebody a pastor? One, majority of Ghanaian men, and women are, yes, I'm a pastor. Majority of them are lazy. Majority. I'm not saying all of them. Majority of them are lazy. Number two. The affecting countries, they say America, Europe, no, does not affect Africans. And no affect Obronima Obroni General. It not affect nipa tuntum. It's when I hear people say, oh, Onyankopon obibini dua me say obibini na wakasa and sebio na adwene wo form because me hunu papa wo bo obi dua o man gold diamond bauxite manganese e man asase pa sebio wo to eburo kura efifi sa papa no nka me papa ne pa because papa wo tumi bo obi dua o man gold diamond box abrofo mu ni sahawo abrofo mu ni bi sahawo mame ka se no kura nkyere wo enye Africa abrofo be discover ya enka de bia o mu kun o mu sa ko mo enka ntokwasa. Time Omun discover African, they were always fighting. The Germans were fighting, the Polish were fighting many people. Time a woman discover African, the white man was in Europe and in America, they were always fighting until they discovered Africa. And they realized that the people in Africa are not deep thinkers. Majority of our people are lazy thinkers. And they took advantage. It's the same advantage politicians, pastors, imams, traditionalists are taking advantage of our people. Because, look, critical thinkers will not follow Agradaa. I'll be honest with you. You see, I was telling a loved one today, say, Ghanaians are not proactive on the things that are important. We are always wasting our energy on things that are not important. TMA. Ghanaians always waste our energy. We always waste our energy on the things that are not important. And that is one of the things that we have to understand. So look, if we say we want to move forward as a nation, if we say we want to move forward as a people, we need to understand that what is most important to us is what we need to discuss and not waste time. Because the more we waste time on the things that are not relevant, we become backwards because we are not relevant. We are not thinking about the things that will bring practical change. Everybody is talking about Agradaa. They deserve it. Agradaa is the best. But you see, in a country like UK, and yes, will be you soon no your best too. And the police will come after you. You know why? Because they will let you understand, say, Yenim se krono aye team na ye UK no enkwasiafo wom. E krono aye team na ye friend UK no ye were disabled people one brain does not function well. So they cannot think to the best ability of their mind. And so people stand in the gap for the disabled people to think for them. But in Ghana, no, you and I know, so we are being told that the population, 30-something million Ghanaians, no, out of that population, no, about 1/10 of the population are mad. Could it be, say, that out of that 30-something million Ghanaians are half of them are Agradaa members? It could be. So we need to think for them. And for every society to move on, we need thinkers, brainers, macho men who will use their physique for strong work. We need smart, intelligent people who would think for our nation to protect the nation. But you see, in Ghana, Agradaa, people are greedy. But you have not read the statistics. There is a statistics there. The statistics shows that there were over 10 million Ghanaians over 3 million Ghanaians on my bottom. In let me tell you something. I'm in the security field, yeah. There was some time years ago I went to do a detective job in some part of UK. In one of those areas, stabbing at Taikosu. And when I went to do the detective job, I find out that there was some particular ethnic minority for and so I had to go there, investigate, come up with a research policies, offer those things, offer it to the appropriate authorities so that they can ensure, and somewhere they can also investigate and what solutions here. That's a kroma for Omodunio. Now, I cannot disclose much about it because certain things you cannot say it on social media. But what happened is majority of Nkorana no mukunkum the findings, one of the findings which they said, most of them come from single parent homes. So they felt they are not loved in society. They felt they are not loved in a community. And they think their life is not important. And if their life is not important, equally nobody's life is important. So they think that they can take anybody's life. But in Ghana, no. And conform kogu Agradaa. And say you follow me the cost psychiatric home. Show my dream. And you woman we can take 1 or 5 or 10 people. And ma 5, and ma 5. And me bunune ma ba 5 be. Ni akwa examine adwene no. The entire Agradaa eye okonfo. Now was a suffering okonfo mo be ye osofo. Wo mo da so di nachi. So that we can get a proper findings out of it, research medically near the Babon Tini. And the other communities are woman so etosa in Soshinim. Na ye Yama a police for will deal with woman so taking advantage. And we are vulnerable. And son, woman we are greedy. You know, so we are greedy. Research we deal with them also. So that in society, no, Ghana society, no, the assembly, kind of, pardon me, code about kind of, We don't look at the number of people who are greedy. We don't research whether those people that were going there, a lot of them are mentally sane or have mental health issues. And that the person Agradaa, what is motivating her to continuously be duping people? If we look at it with these eyes and not just look at it and say, oh, they deserve it, they deserve it. Let me tell you, in this country called UK, they move forward because no matter what investigations are done. Someone is perfect. I will never say a white man is a perfect man, but they try their best to be very, 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 best. It's Dan Parry and the police telling us to say they didn't know say Agradaa no oyo okonfo no na asem ewo police and a man who kwan to operate under a church in the name of God. Why are we not changing the laws? Why are we not changing the laws that does not fit the people of today Ghana? What is stopping us to say the laws are enti kromona emboy and yebesi same say every na kwe wo pese wo ti asori a ti say de Rwanda for no fa wo certificate bi bra wo so be sa nipa yare a ansa na be sa yare no me ehunu ne medical report, and then you can do your spiritual aspect as well. Many Ghanaians are yeti kromo we've lost relatives because we send them to places I cannot mention names. Say omukwaji ayaresa. Pastor any doctor. Your pastor is not a medical doctor. It is a we are krano, we are yare for krano. And your pastor what and now babekwaji ayaresa. Yes, some of the sickness are spiritual, but spiritual sickness was spiritual no na wo ye physical. And unti no nyame ma ya adwene. And unti no ma ya haban se ye mfa nsa ye ho yare e mere bi bedu a. Tiemiye. In a country called Ghana, no, we have to understand, shine your eye to me, that sisters. We have to understand, say, well, mind why ye timuno, ye po ye mpeu, ye won't call fwa, woma dream ye mere. It is said, I am for chinie, a bit did the BH. Utum for chinie, a muedu, a sing bantama, utum for crobia sante. Na say to two. The chini no was a katanos one. A more drew same bantama any day. It are him for chini, a biddy debate, sana human beings are. Ofa Agradaa Seminole, you will know clearly, sir, as a country we have failed. As a country, we have failed. We have failed on ourselves. We have failed. The issues of importance, we don't want to talk about it. The issues that are not of importance is where we dwell our energy to talk about. Yebe sorry anopa, yebe MPP, NDC, ewo TV so sama de achi. Achina eba Monday, political shows, ni nyina ye NDC, MPP. Ni nyina ye MPP, NDC. And it is not as if when we are doing the MPP, NDC, we bring in the expert too. I mean, kind of crunch now. Say, Tina, I see you. You bet too power as a nation. Let us understand. Say, yen ye pe. And yen su ye peda. Tiemiye. Yen su ye peda. What you say? It is say, I see a woman say, people are leading. Samuel Michiao, Genevieve Michiao. TME, Hana Jansa no. Hana Jansa, TME. If we are going to move forward as a nation, yeah, my minimum baby, no, I'm to krum on. Yeah, my minimum baby, I've always said it many times. Said, hey, amazing. Yes, I will agree to you. Mr. Posh baby. I agree to you. A chrono ayetimono. Ebinyansa, edienim, ebinyansa nso wo fom. Obi wo wa ne nyansa wo fom bana mo de ne wo soro sin obi an nyansa wo soro. Oti ase. Enti si ebu kro no na ebu man no a doc ma me sa o mi chia. Kwa me chia. E kro no etim no ochina yemfa yeni nkwahwe radio stations ni nyina. MPP NDC ye wi ane akoye sports ye wi ane akoboy drive time ni abonwom a ye wi ana ade asa ni akoye obada na de musa. A country where people are developing and creating things, we don't discuss it. In Ghana, COVID-19 by Kotek. We had Ghanaians who were innovators who developed ideas. I don't we could gain money and foreign revenue. Ghanaians don't talk about it. Ghana, the Tikronum war, and as a small boy be, why car, the Elon Musk of Ghana, nobody talks about him. Yet Ghana, and a Kotakradi school, a Takradi school of then, a technical then, developed machines. Nobody talk about it. MPP, NDC, Bible, but yet apadi, apaya, shakakaka, metiabon samsu, me prima kosoro, esoro, metiabon samsu, metiabon samsu, me prima kosoro, esoro, metiabon samsu. In the name of Jesus, Makadeba Raboshi Kateba, Rikato Sikat. And no one addicted room. Meanwhile, we are no wafa plane. Wako China, wako fan your maba. Meanwhile, we are yaria. The president yaria. No wafa plane, no about UK or the son of yaria. Meanwhile, yari pe straight. No wako America. Wako check it. Na pum. We are not in the money na be go UK. No mo go university. We are not in the mako America. America phone nye kabaya, apade, apaya. Are we making mockery of the God that created the heavens and the earth? And then Pibona dane, 1, 2, 3, abba, 1, 2, 3, abba. But we say, I don't know why they do this. I don't know so why? A Ghana pen will be 2 and na a miracle song, a worship song. I don't know what that said. Something like that has happened. I don't know. You have come across these things before. If some people are singing a worship song, no matter when oh, my Lord is good. My Lord is good. My Lord is good. I don't know sir. I then Ghana for your worship by Munimuna Yenim sir. Yeah, to you my said dear. Minim I said dear Bibi say I shall be the Bibi away and I what is the problem? What is the problem, my fellow Ghanaians? What is the problem, Kodaki? What is the problem, Obibiniba? What is it? People are doing metaverse. Pardon me. People are bringing inventions that when it is a car called Tesla, it drives itself. But we are always about miracles. Quick fix. Ye penintem. And then you do a brunwa, no Ghana ni percent, they would do a brunwa 50. And the Ghana ni Dani politician na 4 years, or person will sit down 10. The Bible says that for lack of knowledge, my people perish. It is in the Bible. Amazing, Pastor. Also, who was spirit in him? Who the mama said I'm a gospel song be. Na me narrate the American enchila. Who the mama pen na a year me pen the latest gospel song aba. Na me pen a year who the me pen Esther Smith be. Na me mbonyum be. And now the me pen Bro Weje Binyamu Jesus. I mean Cindy Thompson be. Oh, the Cindy Thompson. Mo bro Weje make ama fu Jesus o de Awurade kasa. Bo una Ghana for. Enyum na eba no de hwe. Okọ Ghana, sorry be a Pentecost, Assemblies of God, Miami Methodist, okọ Catholic, Anglican, me ma sorry ma koni nyina bi. Action me ma koni nyina. But okra microphone no. Church member kra microphone. Tiemie. Okra tiemie. Wo de meba. Meba. Tiemie. Sister, if I say we tie nyum na me to no. Na tie. If you can associate, if you can relate to it, na tie. Wo de nyum ne bebo tie nie. Wo de tie. Enyum na nya shas ya abo se wo mo to a lead vocalist for no. Wo mo to nyum no mu kura mic no. No mu kura mic na wo de bo nyum ne ba say ya. Wo de ma menyi me chen. I'm in the spirit. Bo no amo. My God. Okra mic no ene nsa say. Wa de nsa fa ne mo maso bi enu bi nsa bi. No de nsa kana koma no a wo suneti no apagya na nya so hwe crowd no mu. Now boys the church members ni go. Why they name some style. But stuff I said me name say me kobi shishna no. Agradaa ya wild, and why you hot? Agradaa ya wild. Why you hot? Mama kuma, yomo, minya mikasa, meradikasa, yeah, eradikasa, mama kuma, yomo. I'm in the spirit. Mama kuma asama to me wo mejume imu bi manu biara araje masawi edu anyone we come up fukasa beradike bi mamio radikasa mama kuma we have always been in the spirit, but yet we have always been in the spirit, and yet toothpick yakokra. We have always been in the spirit, and yet Ghanaians are living in filth. We have always lived in the spirit. We have always been in the spirit, but yet, the Ghanaian is the thief, majority of our people. We are thieves. We steal from our own selves. We rob our own people. We are the most hypocritical human being on earth. The Ghanaian, the most hypocritical human being. Ghanaian have seen it. Now, I see instead of going straight to the point, the Ghanaian is the most hypocritical. We are not truthful. We are not honest. Since I'm not in the spirit. The Ghanaian believes that he's going to heaven. You never read the Bible and say there is Barakisu chapter 1 verse 18. You've not read the Bible and see say there is Esiedua chapter 42 verse 1. You've not read the Bible and heard the name Ejemvida chapter 7. But yet, open your eye, my people, open your eye. True Christianity is not living in filth. True Christianity is not giving birth on the floor. Who told you that you have to suffer to gain in Christianity? We are there to steal from our people in tithe and in offerings. We are stealing from the people. It's only few Christian churches that use the money wisely for the benefit of church members. Only few. And that is why people like Agradaa, they can creep into the holy word and take advantage of the poor. Because the police don't care. The executives don't care. The legislature don't care. The judiciary don't care. Because majority of people in the executive are Agradaa. The majority of people in legislature, MPs, are Agradaa. The majority of people calling themselves judges are Agradaa. So you see, we have a lot of Agradaa with us. David Duncan said, when you do your face like that and you pray or do worship the devil, the devil will be afraid to block your prayers or worship going to heaven. TNA. So you see, Agradaa beja okonfo abe fata the access. So you Christo ni. Because I didn't know why you cry, at the mention of Jesus Christ, Ubi fa Bible no so you suffer pay, no investigation, no research about the person, then we work with the person. Rwanda, you go sorry baby. UK, Rome, Sami ni fear Rome, or Italy, posh mukrum, Portebi mukrum, womukrum a romance for no, wom. Obusa omo say ni omo di Kristo som de bae busa omo say ni pasend do ompe na kwesi adadu a wo mo call Catholic sorry. Let us apply the common sense obo ade de amaye sikani brenu aye di ekire enu nti ye say nsuo enu nti ye bu ye nuanam for one enu nti people are so greedy, they want more. When we are talking about welfare, wealth is about, say, the white man's child does not carry water and go and sell. Wealth is about the equal rights that people share among ourselves. Sebio yen awowo fompo yenim te se jebidi ya benya bia yenso yetumi nya bi enye sika de kofie ema na yekromfo. And that is what my brother is saying in Neneka. The woman has taken advantage of the system, like I said earlier on. And is duping the people because the system, in the form of asofofo, in the form of politicians, in the form of judges, Agradaa bebree. So if we want as a nation, let us be honest to ourselves. The churches here has turned into restaurants and what discotheques. That is true. That does not mean say Nyankopon ni whatever is God. God, they are God, they are God. But we have to understand, say, your behavior is your God. Your character is your God. Because God said that he created man in his image. And in everything there is good and evil. So if your image is somebody that doeth good, then you are projecting the image of God. If your image, if you're a person that doeth evil, you are projecting the image of Satan. You don't necessarily need to be in a church. Yes, for every once and then you can visit or be a partaker or a member to get, encourage yourself in the word of God for advancement, to advance your knowledge, but not say and no will do anything different for you. Because the Bible have said, faith without works is dead. If you have God and you don't work, you can't pay your hospital bill. This is what it is on this earth. So the reality is say, all right there. But then your character is what make people say, where do you nipa? Obia obia organa bia so obekọ heaven. Mintis obia wu organa so obekọ bonsam jemda. Nipa dodo no omo wi na so obekọ heaven. Na anu ya Rollins kura wu ye so obekọ heaven. Asofofo ko gina obompa say he's going to heaven straight. It is the character that shows. And that is the reason why when you come to a country called England, they don't have gold, the diamond, and the bauxite. The wisdom and their character make them dominate half of the world. That is why when you come to England, they don't have the gold, the diamond, the bauxite, but their character, the wisdom, it makes them dominate half of the world. Let me be honest with you. We can only move forward when we start being critical thinkers. And when we see our mothers go to churches like a friend is saying, Agradaa Arrested, we need to advise our mothers. We need to advise them, take time. The first advice, ebi omunfa. Second, omunfa. Third, ombefa. Chobuasi. Seni mekayen. Enye nyina de enim nyansa te se wa wo hwe me. Mo amohwe me dodo na enim nyansa sen Dr. Reno. I won't lie you. A lot of you are brainy men and women who have witty minds. Let me say something. So once you be called amenemwa, advise them. It makes you a good citizen. And when we see something which is wrong, we must say it. We have become a nation whereby we project the wrong more than the good. And before I end, you know me, Dr. Ren. We have to understand one thing. We can only move forward together in as much as our differences, religious differences, ethnicity differences, is only one Ghana we have. How honest and truthful we can be to all ourselves. There's a lot of Agradas there in the Jubilee houses, in the executive, in the legislature, in the court, in the judiciary service, among we the Ghanaians. And equally, there's a lot of people with mental health. And equally, there are more greedy people who wants to enrich themselves overnight. If we can move forward, when we see a problem, we must identify the problem and speak for solution. It is only the youth of Ghana that can force a change for our great nation, Ghana. And if the youth don't speak out, we cannot get to where we're supposed to get to. The Agradas that we have is not only one evangelist mama part. If we have 16 regions in Ghana, every region there are thousands and thousands of Agradaa in our region. And that is the fact and the truth. That is why today you see a Ghanaian killing a Ghanaian for money. That is why today you see it has become rampant. Ghanaian taking advantage of the Ghanaian. And that is why we have to understand that the only thing that we can realize is for what? What about wouldn't me destroying our land? And I make can reach lie. And I make us say we have Agradas everywhere. So wound to me is also a land. Wound to me is also Agradaa in a form of wound to me destroying our lands. Let us understand that in every region there is an Agradaa, and we have a lot of Agradas everywhere. So we cannot go and take only one and say that is enough. Let us watch out for all the Agradas, pinpoint all the Agradas. Let us correct our mistakes where we fall short. My name, of course, is Dr. Ren. Thank you so much. Yami Aduma Ochina. Mene nana ya abrefo ebetwetwe nkomo ewo Rainbow Radio 92.4 FM. Onya mre a bomodi ana behwe video ni bi. Betie nsem. Eni enu aba na bedidi nkomo about social media nneema ekoso etwegu Ghana. Na dwen kire se ne yete. When you disagree with somebody, remember the person is not your enemy. Se wo kire wadwene. Na woni ma adwene anye pa, menya wo tamfo. Eya adwene kire ne ye kire. Se ne TBS se me kire me de se won so kire wo de. Me kamedia ka wo de. Enye ntokwaso. It's the battle of the mind. And that is where the black man has gotten defeated. Whoever controls the mind controls your wealth and your body. And so that is what we have to understand. The white people control us because they control our mind. If only we can make our mind strong, we will control a lot of things. Thank you so much. God bless all of us. I'm not a perfect child. I was not born with a name called perfect. My name, of course, you know it already. Thank you so much.